Liverpool v everybody. Listen, by this time, people who follow this channel, you know me, okay? And if you want to thumbs down my channel, if you want to badmouth me to other people, other channels on Twitter, please do it. Great. Racism, whatever, it's all good. 7-0 to Chester. Yes, it's obviously better than a loss, but it's nothing to get that excited about. It's Chester. Don't tell me that all of a sudden, what's up, Owen? Don't tell me that all of a sudden now Klopp has a headache to make with Sturridge. Now Sturridge can be really We've gone down this road before. Yes, he scored a goal, and he probably was good. You know, I had some really terrible streams, as some of you others may have had on YouTube. They would play and then they would stop and then they would cut off, I guess for the rights to show the game. But listen, the main thing is obvious. We wanted to see the new boys. Fabinho, Keita, some of these fringe players. But again, this is like a tryout. And like all of us who've played sports, we know how that is. You get to a tryout in your sports in high school, you realize the guys there are much better than you. And so you kind of fade away. Or you realize, these guys aren't that good, I'm going to make the team. This is essentially a tryout for a lot of these players. And half of these players out here, maybe more than half, won't be playing for Liverpool when the season comes. They just won't. So it's good to see guys come out, Wilson, Kent, Woodburn, all these guys. Mommy, what's up? Dominic says Wilson needs to stay. He has that composure in front of goal. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I know he scored, was it 2 goals to score? I don't know. Again, it's against Chester, guys. So I don't know. I don't know what I can do about that, bro. I might try to turn the volume up slightly. You know, for people to say, oh, was it Wilson? Who needs Coutinho when we have Wilson? Listen, I'm not big on Coutinho anyway. You guys know that. But come on. Don't overdo it, okay? Don't overdo it. Enjoy the win. This is what you do against a team called Chester. I don't even know if the football world is giving them respect enough on their name to call them Chester FC. Are they Chester City? I mean, come on. I mean, what league do they play in? So 7-0 is what you should do. Now, big up Curious. Before the last stream I had cut off, he did make a nice save. We had a giveaway early in that first half. And I wanted to see Fabinho kind of run that guy down. As long as he is, I didn't really see enough of the effort to cut that off. Maybe I'm being harsh, whatever. That's what I feel about it. What I think about it. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the Lowdown thought it was strange, but he saved it. Yeah. Look, strange or not, you make the save. I don't care how you look doing it. And I don't care if it looks like it's almost gonna go in. If you make the save and we don't concede a goal, that's all I care about. I don't care how you go about doing it. So yeah, I'm big and curious up. That's a good save early in the game, in a situation where you could really see maybe where his confidence is, where his mind is. He got down low, probably too early. If the kid was a bit better, thought a bit better, lifted it over him, he probably scores it. But they don't get it, and that really goes on for us. So Ojo really impressed. Okay, so where were some of you guys watching this? Were you watching on LFC TV, LFC TV Go, whatever it's called, or were you watching on YouTube? What was the stream you guys had? 'Cause I couldn't find a consistent stream to save my life. So, but again, this is what we do against a team like that. Dominic says you could tell when he went to catch crosses, he was a little on edge. Ronaldo 7. Julie, what the hell? Talking while eating. Yeah, man, there's a bunch of other channels around you can go to if you don't want to see me eating, man. You know, it's all good, brother. But I'm eating. I'm not gonna not eat because I'm on live. But LFC TV, cool. I was watching some random stream. Yeah, so you know, again, not being harsh, or maybe I am, but this is just who I am, and I'm gonna express myself the way I express myself. You know, pump your brakes, okay? We gotta win against a team we should have beaten. Maybe could have gotten more. But yeah, no, it's good to see the guys on the fringes, even though a lot of them won't be around. It's good to see. Listen, this is pretty much a scrimmage. Yeah, the stream was crazy, Julie. It was insane. But I was all excited. I don't know why I was excited because I know there was no way anybody could keep up a stream that long without it getting shut down. So Keita was good. Yeah, I heard Keita was really good. I didn't get to see any of them. So Liked it when he lunged in and got the assist. Yeah. I read about that. Preston. Yeah. So that's what I'm most upset about. I didn't really get to see enough of Fabinho and not nearly enough of Fabinho and not any of Keita. So that was a little disappointing, but there'll be more games, and obviously when it comes to the states and play more of the bigger teams, those will be televised, I'd imagine. So look forward to that. But yeah, listen, Sturridge gonna go great, and yes, if I had to choose between Sturridge or Origi, Solanke come off the bench, I'd probably pick Sturridge. That's by default though. That's because Solanke and Ings are just, I'm not gonna call them poor, but they're just not at a level. You know, Sturridge has the Premier League experience, and he's a bit of a fox in the boxes. For many chances that he's missed, I think you'd bank more on Sturridge hitting a winner or just a goal in general than you would Ings or Solanke. So you can get a free trial for LFCT, I think, anyway. Really? Free? I didn't know that. I would have jumped on that if I could. Sturridge scored two. Sturridge got, oh, you got two? Okay, cool. Again, I didn't watch it, guys. So he got two, and then someone else get two as well. Didn't Ryan Kent or Wilson or somebody get two? Um, so yeah, great. Again, look, if we score four, it's still Chester. It's Chester, guys. So let's not. Well, I'm not gonna say what. Let's not. I'm not gonna feel like, oh man, Sturridge gonna come in the Premier League. No. He might. I hope I'm wrong. He might. But I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, have in my mind that, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. No, of course it was. And maybe I'm a bit sour because I didn't get to watch the game. But really, I mean, right? Millie got the penalty right. Ings got one. Sturridge. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. No, I'm happy as well that Liverpool's back playing, even if it is a glorified training situation. All I'm saying is that it's just that. No, Dom, I didn't see anything. I saw like the first 8 to 10 minutes. I saw the goal that they almost got against us, and then Karius got the save. Like maybe shortly after that, and then all the streams kept cutting out. Jason, you got a good eye, man. You got a good eye. Rice and peas, fish, a little pasta, Miller High Life, nothing special. You know, this is a nice Saturday afternoon. To me, there was no big choice to be made between Liverpool game and Sweden and England. It just wasn't a choice to be made. It was definitely Liverpool until it cut off. So then I watched this boring Sweden England game. I'll try the trial. I didn't know that was even a possibility. So Dominic says Wilson was really nice. His composure on one of the chips was amazing. Try and find highlights. No, I definitely will. I wasn't down for paying for the LFC TV. Hey, call it what you want. Maybe I'm not a passionate enough supporter, but yeah, you know, I just keep things in perspective. You know what I mean? Like, you want to get too high, you want to get too low. So that's kind of where I am on it. But again, all in all, good win. You know, and you talk about transfers and stuff, and you know I don't get on here to talk about these alleged transfer rumors or anything like that. But what I do find interesting is that, let me read this comment real quick. Dominic says some of the English fans are so deluded, having played one team on the level of France. Thank you, Dom. Thank you. I mean, I'm not even hating, but that's just so true. That side of the bracket, let's be honest, that side of the bracket is pure garbage. It is. At this point in a World Cup, and it's like soybeans lunch. You know it. Thanks though. Their keeper was, to be honest, shit. Well, he plays for Chester. I mean, we didn't expect him to be, you know, the second coming of you know, Manuel Neuer or anything like that. So, Dom, it's good to hear. It's good to see an English person say that. Listen, if that was my country and I was proud of the country, I'd feel pretty good as well. If I was proud to be I'm American, but if I was proud to be an American and the U.S. somehow got to the semifinal, yeah, it'd be like, oh, it's nice to. But I don't care about America in general. I mean, there's some niceties that we are offered here to an extent, but I'm not a proud patriotic American. I'm just not. I'm not. And America isn't proud to have me, or many black people for that matter. It's coming home, right? That's been the slogan people have been saying. Yeah, I cringe when I hear people saying it's coming home. Yeah, It's not delusion though. It's faith. We know England aren't that good. We backed them anyway. It's coming home. Oh, well, there's Jason there. My man, it's a good achievement, but not a tough one. Still is not a striker. Yeah, listen. Again, for all the English folks on the channel, some people are saying it's delusional. Listen, be proud of your country. I mean, be proud of them. Because you got to this point, and again, I don't want to be hypocritical because this is somewhat what people were saying about Liverpool. We had an easy way to the Champions League, and listen, you don't choose who you play. The draw looked up for you. You did what you had to do. And now, if you lost to Sweden, then it'd be all this. Oh yeah, you lose. They beat them handedly. It wasn't even close. So again, I respect it. But it makes me wonder: is world football on that world stage in the World Cup, is it getting watered down? And not just because of England, just that whole side. Or is it that the smaller teams, the dark horses, are they just hungrier? When no one believes in you, no one thinks you can win anything, to just come up and advance to a semifinal for England, that's pretty big. Pretty big. They kind of did choose, though. They threw the Belgium game to get the easier teams. Okay, well, listen, again, I'll let you, you're more of a expert on that, being English. I don't know if there's any facts to that. It seems like it could be true. And I trust what you say, Dom, so sure. My point is, you don't pick what's in your group. You don't really pick anything. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you can say they threw it and that was them picking it, but Jason says off topic, but what's your opinion on Salah playing as a center forward this season with Bobby behind him? I love that idea, but we need to pick up another winger or two. I love that idea. I love Bobby being more of a facilitator. He does that anyway, and even in his role as a false nine, that's basically what he's doing. And there are times where Salah is more of a striker in the way we play anyway. So I love that idea. Get the final, they're going to win it. The refs. Yeah, I mean, listen, I did a video about who I thought would advance, and of course, none of my teams are getting far. France is the only team I thought that I said that would get to final. Well, at least to the semi-final stage. So, oh, did he hit the post, Tom? Okay. Yeah, I'm a little irritated that I couldn't watch it, but again, I can't be too surprised that all the streams kept getting cut down. But back to the World Cup. Thomas says Croatia will be very tough for England. I think they beat Russia. Again, I don't know. And you had to know coming to this game with Putin and Russia. Again, listen. It would be very low to say Russia's gotten this far because of they're the home nation or because of Putin or what. But you never really know. And for Aurora, what's up, man? Not expecting Fab to contribute to goals. I need him to protect Lovren. I'm laughing at Anfield Roar and Jason, protect Lovren, and I hate England. Yeah, the hype is a little crazy, but listen, I mean, it's the World Cup. You guys should be hyped, and I get it, like myself, my thinking is, humble yourself. Jordan Henderson played well. Okay, I mean, apparently he's been doing, honestly, I haven't watched a lot of English games this World Cup. Not because I was avoiding it, I just didn't have it. I didn't have the time. The time I did have to watch games, there was other teams playing, so I don't really know how well Jordan was doing, but I hear he's been doing well. I forgot Marino was very good. Yeah, he was captain, right? Of course, it didn't mean much, but it's all good for them to do it. Again, and I'm not trying to come on here and say, like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just, I don't want to make it any bigger than it has to be. You know what I mean? And, again, if we lost to this team, everybody would be coming on and saying how terrible everyone was and what's Klopp doing and our signings are awful and these guys need to go, so luckily we didn't have that because Twitter could have been relentless. Owen says England are boring. I want the World Cup finished so we can get back into the transfer. So I don't know if I'm still on. It said reconnect here. Can you guys hear me, see me, whatever? Okay. got to do with government issues and some of the fans, Michael Hillsborough stuff. Yeah. Um, which I mean, I think is all fair. You know. Um, so yeah, look, good win. Get the preseason started. Get some guys on the goal sheet. Put a flag up with the sun on it. What's unfair on the team? Oh, maybe talking about England still. I don't mind them, but I don't. Thanks for all the comments, guys. This is the most in a while. I don't mind them, but I don't like them either. Pathetic excuse. I'm hungry. Invite me. Um, yeah, I can probably ship you some food, man. The judge. Let me know what you like, man. I'll ship some food out to you. I don't even care about the team. We don't have to support England, if we don't want to. I kind of agree with that, because same thing. I mean, I can hear now Americans saying, "Oh, so unpatriotic," which is I am. 4th of July, I'm not celebrating 4th of July ever. I don't care. And why should I? If I can see people at bars, because I'd be the guy at a bar, and America's in the final in a utopian world. This would never happen. And I say play against Brazil or whoever. Actually, I'd probably go for the other team. As long as the team's in like Ukraine or something like that, I'd probably go for the other team. Probably have a jersey and everything. Wait, aren't you American? Yeah, I am. But yeah, France will be champion. You think so? Okay. I have only enough space in my heart for one team, and it's Liverpool. I know that's right, Anfield, bro. I totally agree with that. One more playmaker and I'm good. Don't want carries, but a club. All right, so I know we talked about it before, but guys, give me some ideas on playmakers. The Dybala thing, stop it. That's what I want to talk about. Listen, obviously I hope I'm wrong. You're telling me you're going to pay, what is it, 150 for Dybala? Something crazy like that? But you're not going to pay 80 for a keeper? Which is a position that we really need to fill? That makes no sense to me. James, Isco, Fekir. And of those three, Dom, who do you think is most likely? Fekir? Fekir, yeah. Dybala not happening. I mean, that makes no sense to me. You're going to pay that much for Dybala. Who? Hey, great young player. It's really effed up what they did to him in Argentina for the World Cup. I mean, why bring a guy like that? And he can't even sniff the grass until the game is over? He didn't sniff the grass until the game was over, and everyone was circling around Messi while he looked down, looked up, looked around, stared into space. And it was ridiculous. James, yeah, like you said, if we want him. Again, I don't think Klopp does though. Yeah, it probably doesn't. Or we could buy a winger, move Salah to striker from as a creator. Yeah, honestly, if we don't get Fekir, I will protest. Stop it, Owen. I missed the game, bro. Yeah, I had the same issue, man. The all the streams were terrible. What's your opinion on Sturridge? Actually makes me sad when he plays well. Do we keep him? You know what? That's one of the best comments I've seen about Sturridge, and I agree. I wouldn't say it makes me sad, but I get what you mean. It's like that's what I'm telling people. It's like a tease. If you allow yourself to be teased, then you'll be teased because it's Sturridge. There's nothing new he's going to show us or Klopp. It's just not. Okay, so enjoy your brace. That's cool. Listen, I hope I'm wrong. I hope he has a season that the best season of his career this upcoming season. Do I think it'll happen? No. So my feeling is, let's just wait it out again, I guess. Because again, I'd rather have him than Ings or Solanke as an option coming off the bench. So I'll just say that it's hard to really talk on Sturridge, man, because you just don't know with him. You just don't know with him. So you don't want to change the front three positions. I want to attacking mid to fill in Coutinho, and for Aurora says, who was man of the match? Probably between Sturridge or was it Kit who had two or Wilson? With Karius, even you buy Messi, you're gonna win nothing. That's an interesting comment. Listen, we might as well just get behind Karius, guys. Let's just, I agree with you to an extent, but we have no other choice. So now Rodriguez need a tricky, pacey player, someone who can leave defenders on the floor. Yeah, storage ability, world class. Yeah, to be negative. He'll be injured next week. Yeah, no, it's not being negative. You're being honest. I mean, he. If you sneeze on him, he will get injured. I mean, that's. And I'm not even trying to be funny. He's that fragile. You know what I mean? So, don't agree with that at all. I'd say Wilson or Ojo. Okay. Yeah, the 12th of August will be here before you know it, actually, which is crazy. So you think Mane, Salah, Firmino, obviously Henderson, as long as they go, Trent, Lovren, Mignolet, assuming he's still going to be on our team, they're all going to get a significant amount of rest. We have Genie and Virgil getting some rest, doing some international friendlies or whatever with the Dutch squad. Hendo's definitely back up for me too, I mean, especially now coming back from England. So again, that puts more onus on Fabinho and Keita to just jump and running. You know, and this is why it's so good that they're available right now. They don't have any international duties or commitments to be worried about. So, yeah, it looks good. It looks good as far as the midfield. I think it could be better. I don't think we're done midfield wise. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. I still think we need to bolster the midfield just slightly because of our injury issues. You know what I mean? Every single year. Don says it's going to take a lot for Hendo to be completely dropped. Klopp admires him a lot. No, I agree with that. I agree. Milner better than Hendo. That's a tough one because I'd normally say yeah to that. I agree. Yeah, I'd probably say yeah. He's definitely more durable, it seems, at an older age. You saw what he did in the beep test. If you guys watch the LFC channel on YouTube, you see how he just. I mean, the fitness, the endurance is just on another level for Milner. Of course, he's decent from pins. So, yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. I think Milner. I prefer him over Henderson. Better. I don't know. I prefer him for other reasons, for a lot of different reasons. Not necessarily that he's better, but yeah. You don't think we'll press as much? Very similar to. I don't know about that, Jason. That's kind of Liverpool's and Klopp's bread and butter, but I don't know. I don't know. I love Milner too, man. He is underrated. He is underrated, and you know, I think because those City teams were so stacked, you just never really got to see as much as you may have wanted to from Milner while he was at City. I'm gonna lie. Because of that, when we got Milner, he's one of the only players in a long time that I was just thinking, why are we getting him besides Benteke and who else? Probably Ings at the time. There's been a few players actually that when we got him, I'm thinking, what's the point of this? But Milner was one of the ones that proved me wrong. So keep the ball in the season. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't agree. I think especially with Naby, we're definitely gonna be pressing. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't. Yeah, maybe there's more of a stronger plan B, but I don't see us not pressing as much. Milner is what every young talent should aspire to be like or act like. Not to dive in there. Yeah, Dominic, but that's that's a dream world. These young players now, please. Him or N'Golo Kante. This guy N'Golo Kante is like, if you didn't know he was N'Golo Kante, you'd probably think he was a regular dude, like no money. I mean, he's very just modest, very just humble. Have you seen the car he drives? I mean, his clothes. He's just very just like on that pitch. To me, that you know, N'Golo Kante still doesn't get the credit that he deserves, if that's even possible. His consistency is just stupid. First corner ever. Yeah, the last person. Yeah. Milner is the most professional player I've ever seen. Yeah. Hopefully, a lot of stays fit. Isn't he hurt now though, or something? Matip still hurt. So again, you know, I love Klopp. I trust Klopp, but you know, I think you have to have center back and goalkeeper. You know what? I'm gonna leave goalkeeper alone because that's not gonna happen. I don't think. I could be wrong. Hope I am wrong, but goalkeeper's not happening. But now center back, I think another midfielder, and maybe two attacking players at least. Matip is just not going to be somebody you can depend on the pitch or off the pitch. If he's off the pitch hurt, You don't know when he's going to come back. I mean, this has been forever now. Come on. Good to see Gomez back and playing center back. That was good to see. I did notice that. That was good to see. And maybe that's what Klopp is thinking. We'll just, speed up the process of Joe Go, playing in the position that he wants to play in the first place. And that'll be my other center back. Because he doesn't, after all. I mean, N'Golo, he may speak to a rep, but it's never in the way of, upset, or he plays his game. He plays his game and he lets the game play itself. You know what I mean? And yeah, never fake injury. No. You'll never see that from him, man. If anything, he's injuring people with his speed and toughness. We'll only sign 2 more players, in my opinion. Really, guys, 2 more players. Wow. So you think of an attacking midfielder and a winger? Okay. Are you guys happy with that? How many more players would you like to sign? We got a very good squad. We do. It can be improved, but so guys, my battery's running low. But tell me quickly, are you happy with just 2 more signings? How many more signings do you think we need to make? You don't have to give me names. Just tell me how many more signings you think we do. You think we need 3 more, 4, 5? You happy with 2? Okay, good answer. Won't be devastated, but yeah, that's probably the best attitude to have. Hey, Carl, I didn't see you on here. What's up, man? 3 more. Okay. You want 3 more? Okay. Yeah, I'd say the same. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Thanks for everybody who's here, especially the dedicated guys. You know who you are. Really appreciate that. Ian attacking my line for those teams. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Much love.